The UK is proud to be hosting a conference on media freedom with Canada this week in London. It's a cause of universal importance. The conference will bring together a range of stakeholders, including governments, international and civil society organisations and journalists, to deliver international action on media freedom and strengthen the protection of journalists. We hope that countries will come together at the conference to sign a global pledge on media freedom to tackle these issues together.
I've met so many Libyan journalists in my 2 years as Canada's ambassador to Libya. They tell me how the situation changed from the Gaddafi days, from 2011, how media freedom opened up in Libya, what an exciting time it was with independent voices, with the evolution of media, with a really great, bright hopes for a better future for the Libyan people. And then in 2014, a lot of that started to shut down. Many of the journalists have had to leave the country. Those who have stayed don't feel that they can report freely on what they see. We've seen ownership of media is largely on one party or another to the conflict. We've seen that social media has really taken over, and Libyans don't know what to believe anymore. So journalists have a very important role to play in re-establishing trust in Libya. One day this conflict will end. The country will need to come together. Reconciliation requires trust, it requires respect. And these are things that journalists who are very professional, very caring, very responsible, can bring to the Libya of the future. So journalists really have an important role to play in Libya, and it's necessary to protect them now. And we hope that with the results of this conference, journalists from Libya will be able to engage and follow what the conference says and provide feedback. I hope this starts a dialogue among Libyan journalists, between Libyan journalists and international media. And again, I hope to receive some feedback on this conference to us, to the UK Embassy, because this is something that we really deeply believe in, and both of our ministers do as well.
Absolutely. And we recognise recent efforts in Libya to improve access for foreign journalists through official channels, but considerable work still needs to be done across the country. And we urge greater freedom, in particular for local media. There has to be more independence and less partisanship and direction. We must all tackle the growing use of fake news across social media. And we need to protect and respect the rights of all civilians, including journalists and media organisations. And that's why I'm so excited on behalf of the UK that this conference is taking place this week. And I really hope that as many people as possible take part in this, either in person or online via all the various channels. I really look forward to seeing what's going to come out of this.